Hi guys, it's Brasi. I am here in Calbayog City at the Expats weekly meeting, Wednesdays from 12 to 3. Gonna talk to some of the guys about how they're living their dreams out here in the Philippines. It's the Mango Lounge, guys. The Mango Lounge and Estates. It's where you can hang out with some expats if you've got some questions about moving to the Philippines, living with a Filipina, meeting a Filipina. Here's the view across the street. And I just had some wings that would stand up to any wings in the US. Absolutely delicious. We're gonna have some burgers. We got a tower of beer set up. Stay tuned. You are on Our Time as Lions. I'm at an expat meeting in Calbayog. I just wanted to get a shot of the wings and the beer before we don't have anything. Tower of beer.
3 liters.
3 liters of beer. We are here at the Mango Lounge with some expats. We'll have some more on that later.
A moving picture.
Yeah.
Wow, that's high tech for holy crap.
Look how clear that is.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had my glasses on. I saw the
Me as
beer.
well. Me as well.
Rossi said the technology in that is like 10, 20 years ago. You had the great big thing over your neck for the video thing.
I've shot 17 hours of video on this one chip.
That's what
I
he
used
does.
to work for a TV studio that went from analog to digital.
Yeah, there you
You know,
go.
the old cameras and
Well, that's what he does for a living.
This is a Cowboy fan. I'm sorry, but he bought wings and beer, so we're gonna be friends today. It's John. He's the de facto leader of the local expat group here in Calbayog.
yeah. He's the boss
Samar.
man.
He's the boss man.
Because he's from Texas.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm the enforcer. Hi, I'm David. I'm an expat in Calbayog, Philippines. I love it here.
How long have you been here?
Almost 5 years.
And you're married, and your wife is going to emigrate to the U.S.?
Soon.
Yeah,
soon.
you're going through the process.
Going through the visa process now for her and my daughter, and after we get some stuff from the States and come back, we'll do the other visas for our other 2 children.
Okay. Well, thanks for talking to me today. The Filipina tries the Supreme Extreme Burger at the Mango Lounge.
Wow.
Do you like?
I like it.
All right, it's got the thumbs up of approval.
One more.
That is a big ass burger. Appreciate you so much. So this is the burger my Dallas friend, I never thought I'd say that, my Dallas Cowboys friend here, who is the leader of the expat group. John, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's John.
Okay.
You already told him.
And so tell us a little bit about the expat group. Just a little bit, a couple sentences. What does it do, and how do you guys get together?
Well, when I first got here in 2010, I noticed that all the expats here, they weren't communicating with each other. Nobody knew anything. They didn't even know how many foreigners were here. So I got on Facebook and I started a group, and I spread the word around and got them to come over here to Mango, and the next thing you know, every Wednesday turned into Mango Expat Day, and everybody started to come over having a good time, and then Christian started expanding the menu. That's why we got the burgers, and
Yep.
Donnie opened up the wings because people wanted those too.
Yep. And so how many expats do you think, in your mind, I mean, I know there's about 150 on your Facebook group, but how many do you think, what is your feeling for how many expats are in the Calbayog City area?
Probably about double that.
Okay, okay.
But there's some people that don't want to be on Facebook, and there are other people that are not on Facebook at all.
Excuse me, sir.
And this is Jonathan. He is the server here.
And you're a Washington fan.
Yeah.
That happened because when they played Miami in 1982, I was the only kid on the playground that stuck up for them, and they won the game.
Oh.
On Monday, I was the
I
coolest
thought
kid in
that
school.
happened because of the accident.
Oh, no.
You know that?
I get it. I like your style, sir.
Yeah.
I'm going to come over and talk to you for a minute.
And that's what happens to Raider fans.
Would you introduce yourself to...
My name's Randy.
And where are you from, sir?
Here, Calbayog City.
Where did you come from?
Where'd I come from? My mama's womb.
Where?
Many years ago.
Where in the States?
States, the last one was Oregon. Before that, California. Before that, Hawaii.
How long have you been here?
5 years.
5 years?
Oh, I know. I don't claim that I was born in Michigan. Have you heard of the Detroit Lions? I mean, that's why you disavow all knowledge.
This is Shane Steve, who was the guy who reached out to me on Facebook when he saw a post by my Filipina Leandra. And sir, how long have you been with your Filipina?
47 years.
Wow.
Well, actually more than that, but we've been married 47 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
You're a
I know.
groundbreaker.
Look at her. She's only
What Tom
40.
was asking about. He thought it was for you. I said, no, it's for Leandra.
She cradle robbed me. Right? Tell him I was 12 when you got me. No, we got married in Guam.
Okay.
But I was in the military, but then we moved back here.
Well, thank you
then-
for your service.
Wasn't that good?
I appreciate
It was
it.
13 years of
I
screwing
appreciate
around.
it, and I'm sure a lot of people do. So, John, what is the name of this burger?
Extreme Big Boy.
Extreme
With
Big
bacon.
Boy with bacon.
What?
And this is
that's-
Shane Steve's favorite burger?
Yep, that's when I order. That's my go-to burger when I come here, with bacon too.
How many of these have you eaten in your lifetime?
Oh Lord, I don't know. 2 dozen maybe.
Wow.
He started, Christian, the owner, Christian Gomez, he started the burger part about a year ago, I guess. So otherwise I would have had a lot more.
So we are at the Mango Lounge,
with
where you can
English
get
chips.
American-style food. And
Prepared
every
by a
Wednesday from
Filipino
12
bread.
to 3, right? Every Wednesday from 12 to 3, you guys meet up?
12 till whenever.
Yeah, well, whenever.
Okay.
Usually when the police are called.
And John, you're a military vet, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your service, sir. We appreciate that. Can you tell me how you ended up in the Philippines?
I was broke in the States. Okay.
Okay. And you're married to a Filipina?
Yeah,
How long have you been married?
42 years.
Congratulations on that. That's an accomplishment in any country. Good
He's
for
a
you.
newlywed.
According for you.
Newlywed.
Compared to you, is right.
where he met her.
Where did you meet your Filipina?
San Antonio, Texas.
Okay.
At a divorce party. It was her divorce party
Well,
that my girlfriend brought me to.
okay.
My girlfriend was her roommate.
Well, I love this story. This is getting more interesting. And
Actually, I wrote a whole story on it. It's in my blog.
yeah, I've seen some of your posts on Facebook. You seem to be a historian. Is that what you like to do?
I like history,
Yeah.
but I'm not very good at being a historian. I don't know how to write well.
I think you write just fine. So
He's a poet too.
he's a poet as well?
Oh, yeah.
I do like to write poems.
All right. Well, if you guys had one piece of advice before I shut off the camera for somebody new like me who's fallen in love with a Filipina and wants to come visit her, the one piece of advice that you would say right off the top.
Watch out for scams. Lots of Filipinos like to scam people. So make sure you come in person before you send any money and talk to them and visit the Philippines before you move here, because there's a big culture shock. If you come over here and you don't like it, and you won't stay. It's not for everybody.
And if someone has some questions, would they be able to ask on your Facebook page about things like that? Are you guys willing to share your
I
knowledge?
think maybe we should send him over to Randy in Guam. He knows everything.
They can't get on my Facebook page unless they join.
I see. But if they're going to come to the Calbayog area, they could maybe reach out to you or
Yeah,
somehow.
just come to Mango Lounge on Wednesdays
Okay.
at noon and somebody here will answer your questions.
Well, I want
Hopefully
to.
the right answers.
I want to say personally, when Shane reached out, it was a very welcome reach out because I had some questions and he answered them, and it's really comforting to meet some people that have gone through similar things. And I look up to you all, and I appreciate you allowing me here. I'm going to
Give
go to
me
the
your
show.
email address.
Okay.
I have got a guide from a guy I used to follow on YouTube before he broke up with his fiancée. But he wrote like a guide for an American moving to the Philippines.
Okay.
All the cultural differences, and I downloaded it. It's really good, but there's one important thing.
Okay.
When somebody tells you you're fat, don't be offended by it.
Okay,
Because
that's
they
happened
are
to me 10
very
times today.
They are very upfront with some of their things.
Okay.
And she won't ever tell me I'm fat. Will you, woman? That's what you get for 47 years. But no, this guy was, I used to follow him. He lived in Dumaguete, which is below Cebu. And it was, this thing was really good. I read the whole thing because, like I said, we've been married so many years.
Yeah.
I already know the pitfalls.
I
What
understand.
not to say.
I understand.
Don't ever say what you're really thinking. Okay? Forgot to tell him that, John.
Always
When
say
it
what
comes
I
into
think.
your mind, keep it there until you
Always say
find
what
out
I
if
think.
it's acceptable.
All right. Well, that's great
I
advice.
get in a lot of fights.
Well, they get hurt real easily.
I found that out.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter what you meant.
Yeah,
and there's really no such thing as joking.
It's a cultural
They don't
thing.
know how to joke.
They
From
don't
an
know how
early
to
age,
joke.
they're taught in school
Right.
that polite means there's no arguments, right?
That's why we come here on Wednesdays and harass
That's
each
for-
other.
and that's coming from people married
Many years.
40 plus years.
Yeah.
They still
Don't know how to
understand it. Don't.
Well, John kind of stole my thunder because the first two things I was going to say is the culture is basically 100% different than American culture.
Here, sit down. You gotta order some food first.
So this is the
Want some wings?
this is the super big boy,
Extreme
big boy at the Mango Lounge in Calbayog City, Philippines. I'm at the Expat weekly meeting from 12 to 3 every Wednesday.
12
Oh,
whatever.
Be there,
Look
be
at this.
square.
You get one patty for $5. And two patties with $6.
Good?
Yeah, good.
That is by far the most American and best burger, period, that I've had in a long time. But as far as the Philippines, wow, excellent. If you would you take these guys? These guys are all expats with years of experience dating Filipinas, traveling to the Calbayog area.
Hey guys, welcome to the Mango Lounge. My name is Christian Gomez. I am the owner, founder, dishwasher, whatever you want to say. Yeah, we pretty much just started up in 2016, and from there it was like a little barbecue tent growing into buildings, into more building, and then into basically big communities. Yeah, and welcome. You should come down to Calbayog. It's pretty cool.
And today is the weekly expat meeting run by John's Calbayog Expat group
Correct.
on Facebook.
Correct. Actually, it's run by Calbayog expats. You know, John's a neighbor and a friend. You know, he was the first expat that actually came to Mango. Every Wednesday he holds an event. It started like a games day where we used to play Scrabble, cribbage, pool, chess even. Then just basically turned out to the expat hangout of Calbayog City.
Tell me a little bit about the amazing burgers. I just had the Supreme Big Boy or Extreme Big Boy. Or
Yeah, you just had the Extreme Big Boy. It's basically a double patty, pure beef, 100% beef. You know, you had some bacon on that too, some nice sliced cheese, and it was mixed in a nice butter and thyme sauce. You know, we cook it British, but we cater for the Americans too. So
It was delicious.
Thank you, I
Where can people
appreciate
find
that.
you online?
you can find me on Facebook. We're pretty big on Facebook, on TripAdvisor. You can even find us on. Well, I've got my own sites, but they're more local. But yeah, Facebook, TripAdvisor, you can find us on there. Google Maps if you want to. Yeah.
Okay. And tell me how you got to the Philippines, if you don't mind. I've noticed the accent, and I've heard that you've got an extensive background in different countries. So can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, actually, I'm born and bred in England. So my parents are both Filipino. My father was actually from Calbayog City. So, you know, I was educated in England. I worked in England. at the age of 31, my dad said to me, hey, you want to go on holiday? And then that's when he told us that we owned quite a bit of land out here. And then he said to me, would you like to start a business out here? And I said, yeah. So within the 2 months, I literally went back to England, resigned, got my passport, my dual nationality, and came straight over, and then started the buildings.
Awesome. We talked a little bit about your menu. A lot of the wives and girlfriends of the expats are here. And I've noticed some pretty drinks over there. Can you talk to us a little bit about the pretty drinks that
so
you have some wine and
we do, yeah. Actually, we've got a lot of cocktails. I was a bartender back in England as well as I worked in the hotels for Hilton, so I pretty much worked everywhere, including the bar. So I just thought, why not try to release those cocktails that Calbayog nuns were not really used to. And yeah, it's been a big hit. So the one that you saw was the standard margarita.
Yeah, I tasted it. I'm a bartender part-time.
Did you like it?
Yes, it's very
well, there
good.
you go. And that's using local products too. So it's pretty good. We do serve premium as well, but sometimes we just like to use the local products, and it's pretty good. It tastes good. So.
Okay, here's a question that might get you in a little trouble.
Sure, go for it.
Red Horse or San Mig? Your choice.
I don't drink, but Red Horse and San Mig is one. San Mig is considered brown water. Red Horse will just knock you out. So I would go with the brown water, so San Mig.
All right. Christian, thank you so much. Once again, the owner of the
Mango Lounge and Estates here in Calbayog City. Thank you very much. Peace out, guys.
Well, I had a burger, had a few beers, got my ass kicked by a Dallas fan at 8 Ball right here in Calbayog, Samar, Philippines, at the Mango Lounge. Expat gathering happens every Wednesday. Check it out. The food is great. The company's even better. You're watching Our Time as Lions. We're all lions up here, guys. Take it easy, and thanks for hanging out on Our Time as Lions.